Ladies and gentlemen, the final of this competition day will start. It will be R3 mixed 10-meter air rifle Brown SH1, and we start with the command of our Chief Range Officer, Christian.
Athletes to the line.
And we welcome on position each. Here is the one and only Danish Jan Winter with his coach Jonas Jakobsson. On position G. Here we welcome from Great Britain with his coach Craig Dower, Matt Skelhorn. On position F. She's representing Slovakia with her coach Milan Golena. On position E. He's representing the People's Republic of China with the coach Chen Xie. Here is Chong Isin. On position D. Representing Israel, welcome with the coach Guy Starik, Julia Chernoy. On position C. He is representing France with the coach Eric Vier, Cédric Fèvre. On position B. Representing Slovakia, here is with his father, Dusan Malinowski, Radoslav Malinowski. Last but not least, position A. Representing the People's Republic of China with the coach Wang Xie, Dong Chao. And the officials for this final. The jury member in charge will be Ian Howard, Great Britain. Support person for commands our CRO Chief Range Officer Christian Bailly, France. And you will hear how important he is now. First command.
Take your positions.
So the athlete has now 3 minutes time to take their position.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is R3 mixed 10-meter air rifle Brown SH1 final. And after the first stage we had interesting scores. The best after the qualification, Radoslav. Second was Vadivitsova Veronika, and only 0.9 point between them, and very good score from Malinovsky, 635.5 points, which is 4 points lower than the world record from Vadivitsova from December 2018. Then we have Julia Chernoy, Dong, Zhong, Fever, Winter and Skelhorn. Very interesting fight in qualification, and we are expecting very fast and precise final in front of us. And we already, Philip introduced our discipline. It is 10-meter air rifle Brown in SH1 class. We are now with the Danish athlete with Winterian. What is interesting for him is he is also deaf, so you can see by his coach he has also interpreter, so she will also interpret all the commands in this final for him. So he must be in the visual contact with her. He does not have hearing abilities to hear the command. So all the commands from Chief Range Officer are transferred to Jan by his interpreter. It will be very interesting because it is prone, the time for shots is shorter, and athletes will have only 150 seconds for the series of 5 shots for the single shot. Very fast shooting and results. Expected scoring is 10.5, 10.6. This is what athletes want to shoot in this final, and shot below 10.2, 10.1 will be considered as a bad shot, and they will have to do a lot of work to overcome this disadvantage because of the bad shot. So we are not with Mats Kelhon. His hobbies are angling, building and other things. He's also experienced athlete. He started shooting in before, sorry, my database crashed. So now Veronika Vadivicova, she has 4 Olympic medals. She is one of the best athletes in SH1 class, and she's some kind of superstar. She is coached by her partner.
5 minutes preparation and sighting time. Start.
Okay. Preparation and sighting time will start now. We will see very soon how precise are the athletes in prone position now. The air rifle they are using is standard air rifle. Maximum weight is 5.5 kilograms. Pellet is 4.5 millimeter diameter. But position they can use sling for prone. It is visible on sling can only touch hand once and may not touch rifle except on the hanging point. And now we are with Yulia Chernoy from Israel. She won bronze medalist in Lima 2021 World Cup in this discipline, 10-meter air rifle prone. So she is bronze rifle.
We have a shooter with a qualification score of 633.0 points, representing Great Britain, a world champion from Sydney 2019.
So after these 5 minutes we will start with series of 5 shots. It will be interesting because series lasts only 150 seconds, so athletes in these 5 shots, they don't have a lot of time to think, but also because the prone they shoulder the rifle, so they will continue with the shooting. It is very similar to 50-meter prone position, but the main difference is they are shooting with 10-meter air rifle. We are now with Radoslav Manilovsky. His coach is his father. He's also very good shooter in prone position. He won today the qualification, and we expect him to fight for the medals in this final.
Position E, 633 qualification score.
Now we are again with Danish interpreter. In Changdo, he has his idol. It is his Chinese pistol shooter Wang Yifu and Hu Hinfeng. Interesting, in Chinese team a lot of parachuting athletes has their idols in able-bodied athletes. This sighting is very important for the athletes. They have to prepare, they have to sight their rifles very, very well, because, as we said before, you have to be on target. You expect 10.5, 10.6, 10.8 shots, otherwise you will fall down on ranking. And very important is also to have a good start in first 5-shot series. gain self-confidence, and it will be easier to continue this final. And really fast, after 12 shots, there is no much place for mistakes. They have to be. They must not think too much, they must not be stressed. They have to be on their goal just to shoot 10.5 and higher. Athletes from a chair, and they have a shooting table. Important is that both elbows are resting on the table. Arm in front of front elbow must be at 30 degrees or more, looking for the table. So it's also important for our jury members and range officer to check the proper position of the finalists. And the juries and range officer must stay focused for full 24 shots. They must watch for everything what's happening on the range, because here in the prone position every detail will. We spoke before, there is no trigger pull restriction, so athletes has normally 20 grams trigger pull, very sensitive, and normally if you are not experienced shooter, you cannot feel this 20 grams by your finger, and you will not know when the rifle will make a shot. Now the last time to take a breath, calm yourself, and prepare for the first series. We can see different tactics. British athlete let the rifle away, just take a breath.
Stop.
Chinese athlete is focused, he's aiming at the target, he's focusing, he's concentrating. So we have different tactics of preparation for this first series of 5 shots.
For the first competition series, low. Start.
We said before, 150 seconds. Not a lot of time, and here we are with Jan Winter from Denmark. As we mentioned, he's a deaf, so he uses also special interpreter in this final. And we are waiting for his first shot, and perfect shot for Jan, 10.9. This is the start you want in this discipline, because we can see there's very high scoring. Zhong 10.5, Yulia Chernoy 10.7, Chao Dong 10.5, Skelhon 10.6, Vodevitsova 10.5. Malinovsky started with 10.2, which is he shot very good in qualification, and with this kind of shooting he will fastly move to the end of the ranking. Winter the second shot 10.8, so 10.9, 10.8, really great series from him. Skelhon 10.8, we are waiting for his third. Impressive shooting from our athletes. Malinovsky now with 10.6, but again he's way down on 6th place now. Now he moved on 5th with second 10.6, so he must do better, because this is not enough if you want to have a medal in this final. And Winter is really on the move. He didn't go out from 10.8 again. He shot 10.9, 10.8, 10.8. Really impressive shooting from him, and 10.7. This is really good shooting, and if Jan Winter continue like this, he is on the way to the medal, but there's still a long way to go. We can see how Jan Winter is focused on the target. Now he will stop breathing, he's just very calm, and his finger now squeezing the trigger slowly, and shot. And 10.4. He does not look too happy with 10.4, he got spoiled with this great shooting. 10.9, 2 10.8s and 10.7, but again, very high score for him, 53.6. This is because this And Chernoy with 0.2 behind Schelo. A long way to go. One more 5-shot series, and then we will continue with single shots.
For the next competition series, load.
We can see that this final is really fast. There's only 2.5 minutes for series of 5 shots. Then just a little bit scoring explanation from our announcer on the range, and then we will continue with the second series. So athletes have no to rethink what's happening. They must be on the target. Veronika Vodivitsova with 4 Olympic medals she always looks very calm, very concentrated, but in last finals we saw some signs of weakness from her. She was not on target 100%. She made some bad shots. But now in this final, okay, 10.7, but she's currently on 8th place on the bottom of the ranking, and she will have to do some really good shooting if she wants to stay in this final. And we have change in the lead now. Skelhon with 74.8 after 2 shots in second series took the lead, 0.1 in front of Winter. And also Yulia Chernoy is close, 0.2 behind the leader. So very tight ranking now. We are waiting for Winter's first shot. And again Winter is now in the lead, so very tight. Winter, Skelhon and Chernoy are on the top, 0.4 points between them. And there's a little break in the ranking, and Malinovsky is on 4th place, and Zhong is already 1.1 behind 3rd place, and if there will be no mistakes, he will have to do perfect shots if he wants to climb to the audience. Expect a little bit more from home athlete, from Favor Cedric. He didn't started so well. He started only with 51.7. Now it will be a little bit better, but he needs series of 53 if he wants to stay in this final for longer time. And after 5 shots we have change in the lead. Skelhon is now in the lead, but only 0.1 points in front of Winterjan. On the 3rd place, Chernoy 0.2 behind 2nd place. Points between first 3. And Malinovsky, winner of qualification, is already quite far behind. He has 1.7 points behind first place, and he needs more. And a little bit disappointment for the world record holder, Vodivitsova Veronika from Slovakia. She's now on the... And 2 more shots for her. If she wants to stay in the final, she must be really on the target. She started really bad with 50.9, then she continued a little bit better, but it was not enough. 2 points less than her opponents, her main to be higher on the ranking. We are now on single shots. This is quite tense for the athletes because they have only 30 seconds for a shot, and we saw Yulia Chernoy. She takes quite some time for loading, for adjusting, so that means she doesn't have a lot of time to fire a shot. She must take the shot on her first sight, and she took it with 10.6. Nice shot. And Veronika Vodivitsova 10.5.
Stop.
She's not too happy. She's still in chance to stay in this final, but 0.4. Cedric Fever on 7th place, so she needs very good shot. And also there was a change.
For the next competition shot, low.
Chernoy jumped to 2nd place and Winter fought on 3rd place. He had a little bit worse shot. He shot 10.3, which was the lowest value in this series of single shots, and now he's 3rd. We are now with Cedric Fever, Vodivitsova 10.3 for Fever, and he will take 8th place.
Stop.
Unfortunately for a French audience in this final, their home hero in this final took 8th place. First who finished this competition for today. Thank you, Cedric Fever. You were very good at the start, but then you didn't succeed in your goal. But it was cool and good learning curve for next competition. Now again Winter shot quite good and he jumped on 2nd place. On 3rd place is Yulia Chernoy, and leader Skelhon has 0.5 advantage in front of Yulia and 0.4 in front of Winter Jan. The interesting part now will be shooting of Veronika Vodivitsova. She's current world record holder, but she's on 7th place and 0.6 points behind 6th place, so she has again 2 more shots to stay in this final. It happened the same before, but now her disadvantage is a little bit bigger and the athletes are getting better and better in this final, so hard work for Veronika. We can see Yulia Chernoy's style, it's a little bit different. She takes rifle completely out of the shoulder, she makes a shot very fast and she takes a lot of time to load and prepare herself, but then she shots on first picture and normally her shots are very high, so she shot 10.7 and moved in front of Jan Winter on 3rd place.
For the next competition shot, low.
Vodivitsova is 0.5 behind Zhong on 6th place and she has a lot of work to do. We are now with both athletes, Vodivitsova and Zhong. Zhong 10.8 and it will be goodbye for Veronika Vodivitsova. It was not enough for her. She is disappointed. This is her main discipline. She is current world record holder, but in this final she did not show enough. So more luck on next events, and here Veronika will be disappointed, but 7th place. She's again the best female athlete in this. No, she's not. Yulia Chernoy is in front of her, so she was 2nd female in this mixed 10-meter air rifle prone SH1 event. Again, the top of the ranking is very tight. Skelhon in the lead, Chernoy 0.2 points behind him, and on 3rd place Winter 0.3, so first 3 in 0.5 points. And then Malinowski is already 1 point behind 3rd place, so he is quite far behind for this discipline.
Start.
Matt Skelhon. He looks very focused, he's very still. And 10.6 for him. And we see a mistake from Winter. He shot 9.7. And this put him quite down on ranking, and he opened the door for Radoslav Malinowski on 4th place, and Radoslav is now only 0.1 behind Winter on 3rd place. So mistake with really bad shot 9.7, and this will become a problem for Jan. He must overcome this. If he continues shooting not so good shots, he will not get any more this self-confidence, and he needs it to stay in this final and to take the medal he wants.
Start.
Zhong on 6th place. He also shot 9.7, very bad shot, and he looks disappointed. He sees he's out of this final. He didn't shot again good. He shot only 10.2 and he will take 6th place.
place goes with a total score of 166.4 to China, SH1.
More luck on next events for him. And again, in the lead is Kelhon, 0.4 points behind him is Chernoi. Winter still on third place with quite good second shot, but on fourth place Radoslav Malinovsky is coming, only 0.2 points behind third place.
Against the fourth, Mr. Malinovsky, that is a really hard work. We will see what's going on. Matt Scarron again alone in the league by an advantage of 0.4. The next two shots for the fifth. With your applause.
For the next competition shot, load.
We are now with Yulia Chernoi. She looks very focused. She's very calm on outside look, and we can see how much time she takes for herself to prepare for the shot. And now we watch her finger. Very fast shooting from her. She really shoots fast after she set up, and 10.4. She's not too happy with the shot, but Skelhon shot 10.9. We didn't see this kind of shot for some time, so he took more lead, 0.9 points in front of Chernoi on second place. And Winter and Malinovsky are still in big battle points between them, and Dong Chao on fifth place is too far behind. He will probably be out of this final and he will place.
For the next competition shot, low.
We are with Radoslav Malinovsky and Zhao Dong, but Zhao Dong is too far behind and he has very slim chances to stay in this final. He shot 10.8, Winter shot 10.6, so Malinovsky and Winter now have the same score, and Zhao Dong takes fifth place in this final. But very interesting battle. On third place now we have together Malinovsky and Winter with the same score, and they will fight next two shots for this bronze medal, because Chernoi is already 0.8 points in front of them, and Skelhon on the first place is 1.8 in front, and in this discipline 1.8 is really huge advantage. So next two shots will decide bronze medal, and shot in this Malinovsky, Radoslav and Winter Jan with the same score on third place together. Two more shots to decide bronze medal.
Start.
Chernoi 10.6, very fast shooting from her. Malinovsky 10.7, Winter 10.1. So Malinovsky is now 0.6 in front of Winter, who could not cope this pressure, and he's losing now his medal. And so next shot will decide bronze medal. But also Skelhon shot and Yulia shot 10.6, and now we have time in the lead. So 4 shots before the end, we are tied on first place and in fight for the bronze medal between third and fourth. Malinovsky 10.5, Winter 10.2, and we are really, but we have to say goodbye from this final. He took 4 bitter taste in his mouth, close to medal in this final, but he didn't succeed. Jan Winter from Denmark. Congratulations, Jan. We can mention one more time, Jan is also a deaf athlete, so he needs special interpreter in shooting competitions. And now ranking again on the first place between Yulia Chernoy and Skelhon Mat. And third place 1.1 points behind and 4 more shots to go to the end of this final. Malinovsky needs must expect mistake of his opponent if he wants to go higher than third place.
Competition shot load.
We are now again with Yulia Chernoy. Look,
Start.
she takes a position quite some time, then she will be very fast on the target and she will shot very fast. 10 seconds. Yulia needs 11 seconds for her shot and she shot 10.7. Very impressive shooting from her. Malinovsky with 10.4 and Skelhon with 10.3, so Yulia Chernoy is now in the lead, 0.4 points in front of Matt Skelhon. Because he's one second place and he needs mistake of Skelhon. But Skelhon is not so impressive in this final, so we will see what will happen. Skelhon 10.5, Malinovsky 10.7, but it was not enough, so bronze medal goes to Slovakia, Malinovsky Radoslav. Congratulations! He looks disappointed. He expected more because he was in the lead after the qualification and that lead was quite big according to others. Completely different story and it was not enough. He will take home bronze medal and hopefully he will come to final and be better in next competitions. And now 2 more shots.
For the next competition shot low.
Yulia Chernoy is in the lead. Second place Skelhon Matt. He's in a little bit of crisis. He didn't have so 4 shots. Of 2 shots, very good shooting, so 2 more shots to decide. Gold. Chernoy 10.3, Skelhon 10.5. Now the last shot will decide the gold medal. 0.3 points between them. We see Yulia, she is trying to focus, to calm herself.
Load.
She loaded. She takes very interesting style of Yulia. Now she normally goes very fast on target. It takes 10 to 12 seconds for her. .5, 10.3, and gold medal is going to Yulia Chernoy. Also for Israel, we see her coach, Guy Starik. He's very happy. They made their plan, they have the ticket for the Paris in 2 years, so really nice feeling for Yulia. I think calm down now, look. It was too stressful for her. She really put a lot of energy and strain, and we disappointment of Matt Skelhon's face. He really was doing his best. He was in the lead, but was not enough. In this discipline, you must stay focused until you must be there until the last shot. Otherwise, you will not win the medal. Yulia's face. She's really happy, and we know why. She got a quota for Israel in this discipline for Paris 2020. Still for Mats Kelhon, and we will this
here in the hall. This is not the awards ceremony, don't worry. With your audience.
and one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Now it's only a short photo. Ceremony at the Paralympic Games.
Okay,
Julia's coming in.
Julia to her position. She has calmed herself a little bit more, and she looks really happy. And bronze medal goes to Slovakia, Radoslav Malinovský. Congratulations, Radoslav. Silver medal is going to Great Britain, to Mats Kelhon.
9 points, representing Great Britain, Mats Kelhon. And the winner of this great final with a total of 254 points, representing Israel, Julia.
And the winner of this competition, Julia Chernoy from Israel. Congratulations, Julia. Really nice and interesting final. A lot of things happened. Winter took the lead with very good shooting. Then Skelhon was getting closer and closer, but all the time Julia Chernoy was behind them, not too far away, and in last 8 shots she took the lead. She kept the lead with very stable and high shooting, and she gold medal in this final. But that was not all for today. We invite you at 15:32 our next final. It will be visual impaired prone, and please, ladies and gentlemen, join us again, because it will be shooting spectacle. Visual will also shoot impressive. Come back, and this is all for now from me, Robert Ferenczak. Bye bye.